Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go over Cornucopias. It's a Cardano blockchain based game. And before I get into it, there's going to be some changes that most of you will notice. I'm transitioning from IDO Journeys to Gamefi Crypto to talk about gaming projects since I work in a game studio and we've just been working on making a game that's actually fun in crypto, and we've been hiring people from former Riot Games and former Amazon, former KPMG and stuff like that. And it's been an amazing experience. And, as we transition out of IDO season, it just gives me the ability to share my enjoyment for games and my own research, basically looking into different games and finding whether or not I would invest in them or would play them and whatnot. So I'll be looking at a few things from my experience with being on, a whole bunch of VC calls with Animoca Brands to Mechanism Capital and several other big VCs. I've been able to just get an idea of, how tokenomics should be, what they're looking for, and also having that retail perspective of like, is this game easy to understand? Will it actually be fun? What's the team like? And whatnot. So I'll be just talking about different gaming projects. Today I want to talk about Cornucopias. I actually got into the IDO with this with Akamfi Launchpad and Ventup Launchpad. And just going to go over this and when I plan to sell it, etc. So the game itself is going to be as it mentions, play to earn, build to earn, and learn to earn blockchain game. It's based on Cardano. It will be a metaverse as well. Going over just the team, which is from the about slide, that is something that I do care about. From what I looked at, it looks like we have, 4 founders, and one of them is more on the engineering side, and you have someone on the marketing side. This one's a engineering side as well. And then this one is more on the marketing side, as you can see here. And then you have someone on also the engineering side as well. So looks like the 4 founders is 3 engineers and 1 marketer. So they have a stacked team when it comes to churning out stuff as well. When we look at really quick just the NFT sales that they've done, they were able to do 2 NFT sales. One was the Bubble Jet, which I did not mint, but it did sell out. Looks like the highest sale was 10,000 ADA, and then the current floor price is 130. You can just see the information here. This is on their Twitter. And then this is the Javelin, which I believe they actually gave a lot for free away. You can see that they have 36.3 thousand followers. That is a good sign. And from what I've seen, they actually have a community that likes them. For a Cardano project, this is actually fairly big. I actually like the project itself. I think that they do stand a chance to do well. Now, what I don't like is, to me, it's a little bit unclear what the game is like. And I know that they have really cool pictures. That is undeniable. If you check their Discord, that's been really cool. Just seeing how they've come out with graphics, how they're kind of hand drawing it. But I'm still a little bit unclear, even after reading the white paper. It goes into how basically the summary of the game is going to be a game where you own land and other NFT assets. Sounds like you're building on it. It'll be a virtual reality space split into different zones, and it's a play to earn ecosystem where they can earn digital assets and explore a safe world. And just combines gaming and real world commerce. Now, the issue I have is that when you're building a game, you kind of want to make it clear like where the fun element will be, what the end game would look like, right? If it's just a game where you just have really cool designs and you have really cool mechanics of like being able to customize and build out your own house and explore, like that's all cool. But like to me, I need to understand where I'm actually going to have fun in this game. You look at like Skyrim or Morrowind, of the Oblivion series, and that part is really clear, right? There's a story guided thing, and I just don't feel like I see this from this game. It feels like a game that's been developed, that is being developed really well, but it's gonna lack that whole part of it. Now, where I could be wrong is, when I really love this part of it, where they show what their favorite games of all time is, and And to me, that's really cool to know because it's possible that they'll understand this whole in-game aspect and be able to build that out. So I could be very wrong in this, but this is really cool that they added that. So when I look at the NFTs on CNFT, looks like the actual floor is 149, not whatever they had, but that was because um that was a little bit outdated, right? I don't know when that Twitter post was, but you can just check on CNFT what the floor is there. Now, when we look at the raise itself, you have to go to both Discord and their website to find that information out. So you can see that there was a public sale of 4.3%, and there's also a private sale that happened. So this is a huge question mark on the private sale because, like we don't know where that is. But when it comes to the actual public launchpad part, the full amount has actually been released. So they launched it within a period of 4 months, 3 months, initial unlock, and then 1 month later, 25%, and then a total of 3 months. And that's already happened. So we know that the public launchpad, which was VentUp, Paid Ignition, and Occamfi, I believe. Vent, Paid, and Occam Razor, which is Occam Finance. These have all been fully released, so that's gone, and that's a beautiful thing because you know that the retail side of things is done for, and there's no more tokens to be released for that. So the current price is sitting at about a 10x, but then you have this private round that what it was a 10% TGE and is a 9% per month unlock. Now, the difference is, I love that this is the same price as the IDO round. It's just the amount is much bigger. So the amount is barely over 2x the size. And so all of the public round tokens have been depleted. And, if it's 10 months, there's 7 months remaining. So you're gonna have that 9% times 7 remaining, and that's quite a lot of tokens that still is going to be released. And then after that point, obviously the coin can keep going up. Personally, what I've done is I've definitely taken my profits out, but I am holding one bag that is fully staked, one of the 25% unlocks that is just staked on their platform. You are able to stake your coin there, and you can earn light APY on that if you believe the price will go up. I actually feel comfortable just because this wasn't it. Apparently, from what they're saying, there wasn't like a seed round and a heavy heavy seed round. Team and Advisors is locked up for 1 year. One thing I dislike is this linear release over 15 months. That's quite small in my opinion for a team. That's just my personal opinion. I do see that this is not a super good thing, but it's also doable. Like it's fine that it's 12-month cliff and then 15-month unlock. This does mean though that after that 12 months, after a year into this game, it is wise to sell your bags just because you really don't want to be caught with the team's bag, which is 24%, which you're talking about, a 6x almost from how much tokens were released from the public sale. So it's going to be quite a lot of money that's going to be unlocking. They do also have reserves, which could be used for random stuff and partnerships and other stuff that they don't release the token details on. So it's possible that, the price could go down for those reasons as well. But anyway, overall, like I like the project. I've staked one of my last bags and just left it there. I do think that this project has a chance. It's one of the only projects on Cardano that's doing, that the platform Cardano is even having games on that I'm aware of. I know there's a bunch of others, but this is just one that I'm bullish on. It's one of the only ones I'm bullish on actually, and I'm excited to see what happens. Obviously, not every project is perfect, so it's not a bad thing that I say that, the team's vesting gives me a raised eyebrow, and that as of now, I don't fully understand what the end game of the game is. But I hope this review just helps. It's just my personal opinion on games from my own experience. And it is good to know that, there is influencers as advisors who probably will end up talking about the project once the bull market is up and running again. You have Coach K, who's a YouTuber, and he's an influencer and talks about this project. I don't know who these people are, but I think I've heard their names before. And you can just go look them up yourself. But anyway, I hope this helps, guys. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'm excited to see what happens with my own gaming studio, Peanut Hub, and our upcoming game, Bubble Bots, which we do plan to do an NFT sale, probably mid-year or something like that, and then a full TGE end of year. You'll notice that in the description of the YouTube channel, it's going to be changing from IDO Journeys, which was kind of how I started this community, and how this community grew and what it was, and how I'm gonna move it more towards Peanut Hub. The Discord is pretty lively still with NFTs going on because that's kind of where the boom and the money making is at. The community there is really solid. I definitely check it out. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys.